Hi, it's Sarah from Care of Shara. Welcome to another video. I'm doing another video on back to basics, basic tips for healthy eating. And today, my second tip is to focus on macronutrients. I recommend that people try to follow roughly an 80-10-10 percentage of their calories. Around 80% of the calories ideally come from carbohydrates, 10% come from fat, and 10% come from protein. Now, depending upon your personal preferences, you may want to decrease your amount of carbohydrates, increase your amount of fat or amount of protein. I would say at least 70% of your calories should come from carbohydrates, and 20% or less should come from protein, and 15% or less should come from fat. Now, I'm not counting the actual macronutrients, I'm counting the percentages. So whether you eat a 2,000 calorie diet, a 3,000 calorie diet, or an 8,000 calorie diet, the percentages are going to be the same. Now, the reason I advocate for a high carbohydrate diet is because carbohydrates fuel the body. Your body runs off of carbohydrates, your brain runs off of carbohydrates. Your body doesn't want to run off of protein and fat. Ideally, it wants to run off of carbohydrates. I don't think I've ever gotten a high off of fat. I feel lethargic when I eat a lot of fat, and I do feel satisfied when I eat a lot of fat, and I feel very full when I eat a lot of fat and protein, but eating a lot of fat and protein isn't going to give you bursts of energy like carbohydrates do. In addition, high protein diets are associated with decreased lifespan and longevity, and high fat diets are associated with increased weight and diabetes and other chronic diseases that you don't want to get involved with. So it's best to stay with carbohydrates. In addition, you want to stay with carbohydrates that are quality. You want to stick with whole grains, you want to stick with legumes, vegetables, and fruits. You want to stay away from anything refined. You want to stay away from basically most things white bread, white flour, white rice. They are not all created equal, but whenever possible, stick with whole grains, legumes, fruits, vegetables. So that is my little tidbit for the day. That is the second back to basics, basic tips for healthy eating. If you haven't seen the first video, make sure you go and check that out because that's a short little video. Another tip for how to eat healthfully. And please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I hope to see you another time. Bye.